Hello everyone, this is ScapCat242. This is my review on the Boss Fight Studios action figure, Red Sonja, and this is part of their new, well, I think they have been doing 6-inch scale figures in their line, which they normally do 4-inch scale figures. So I'm going to see if this figure is worth the hype, because she was not cheap. And I saw some reviews, and I was curious to do my own and just give my opinion on this figure about, is it worth the price? How is it good? As in posability, accessories. So yeah, I got this a while ago, so I'm gonna view this now. Packaging's pretty nice, very good window. You can kind of see what's in there, but there's more behind there. You can see here the packaging's for Sonja, and then on the back you get some images of the figure with different accessories and poses, and you can see here they advertise they have over 30 pieces, so we're gonna go through that. So yeah, let's open this figure up. What's this in the packaging? This art card, which they say there's 3 in every one. I can't imagine people buy more than one figure just to get these art prints. Like, you can just print these online for free. So there's that. And then here are the accessories. So you have a figure stand. There is another thigh band. There's a belt, which I took that one off. You have these 2 armbands, a different set of gloves. You have 2 sets of different hands. So you have like a punching hand, open hands. You have a battle axe. You have a dagger, and you have a sword and sheath. So good amount of accessories. And then moving on to Sonja herself. So let's see, we got here the figure with 2 alternate heads. And so you got here like a screaming head, a somewhat calm head, and she's wearing earrings in that one. And then she comes with another chainmail armor with a red sash and a different type of armor. And I will demonstrate how those go on. So let's take a look at the figure itself. So take this aside. So overall, nice figure. Oh, as you can tell, I already have the sash on her. And there is her knife sheath on her thigh. So, pretty good figure. I think they could have gone with a different skin tone on the figure, just a little bit pale. For the most part, it looks good. I know a lot of people have been comparing this to the loose collector version. That one's way more pricier, and plus I don't know, I thought this one had a lot of possibility because you can take pretty much everything off on this figure. Oh, what I'm going to point out too, she does not have any underwear. That was a bit of a surprise. So, as you can see here, pretty much everything on her comes off. And with the head swap, that's pretty easy. Just pop that off. And then there she goes. And now she's screaming at you. I guess we'll go into articulation. So yeah, heads on a ball joint. The peg is kind of high up, so when you're posing her, it's gonna look kind of odd in some angles. So we have, looks like you have a butterfly joint there, ball joints in the shoulders. Got a bicep swivel there. Double joints in the arms. Always great to see that. Hinged wrist. Good motion there. Pretty good ab crunch. So you have a lower and upper. So that's nice. There is an inner thigh swivel. There's no cut though. Double joints in the legs. And of course, ankle pivot, but no boot cut. But you can take those off. I'm not gonna demonstrate that. So let's go into the figure all armed up. So let's take these out. So let's give her this. Give her the sword sheath, if I can get that in there. Try to do my best to not have so much dead air. It's kind of tricky. Oh, you know, I'll just skip that. Let's just give her the sword. You know, we'll give her the axe as well. And let's put her on her stand. Okay. So yeah, there she is with the sword and the axe. And she holds it pretty good. And the stand does a pretty good job. It's nice when figures have stands. So I guess now we'll demonstrate the figure with the alternate outfit on. Okay, so that's what she looks like with the other armor on. So, looks good, even though I think this one stands a lot better than the other chainmail. This one tends to get very loose. Like this one stays on better. And that red sash is pretty nice. The armor piece of this one's interesting, but I feel like that one... I don't know, it's a little too much raised up. But for the most part, figure looks pretty good. I think the price was a pretty steep for... I mean, you get a good amount of accessories with her. But as for... I don't know. I think some things could have been done a little bit better. I think the skin tone could have been a little more... like a natural flesh tone. Maybe some of the parts were not so loose. But it is nice that you get 3 assortments of heads to choose from. But, so yeah, the figure was, well, I remember it was, the pre-orders on Boss Fight was $50 and now it's like $55, but I think on the Boss Fight site it's like $60 now. So it's a pretty pricey figure, and I think the loose collector Red Sonja is like $70, but I think it's a pretty good figure what it is. Could have been a little cheaper, yeah. I am curious what other figures or characters Boss Fight Studios will do in this scale. I think there's going to be even a 1/18 scale version of this figure, so I'm curious how that one's going to go. But yeah, I think the figure, it's good. So keep in mind, she is pricey, so if you're into Red Sonja or just barbarian type characters, she's a must get. But I do see a lot of customization possibilities with this figure and also other figures that Boss Fight makes in the future. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good figure. Pricey, some things could be done better, but I think she was worth getting. So that's my review on Red Sonja. Feel free to leave some comments down below, and thanks for watching.